There comes a moment in life when everything feels like it's falling apart. Not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly, slowly from the inside. You wake up and something feels off. Your mind is heavy. Your thoughts don't listen. And no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to find peace. But what if I told you the problem is not the world around you? It's the way your mind has been trained to see it. Over 2,500 years ago, a man sat beneath a tree and discovered something that would change humanity forever. That man was the Buddha. He didn't promise wealth. He didn't promise power. He didn't even promise happiness in the way we understand it today. What he discovered was something far more powerful. A mind that cannot be shaken. A mind that cannot be broken. A mind that is completely free. Today, we call this an unbreakable mind. And the truth is, this kind of strength is not something you're born with. It's something you build through habits. Simple, quiet, powerful habits. In this video, we'll explore 3 timeless Buddhist habits that can transform your mind into something unshakable, no matter what life throws at you. Habit 1, detach from what you can't control. Imagine holding a glass of water. At first, it feels light, easy to carry. But if you keep holding it for an hour, 2 hours, the whole day, what happens? It starts to hurt. Not because the glass got heavier, but because you refuse to let go. This is exactly how the mind works. Most of our suffering doesn't come from reality itself, but from our attachment to things we cannot control. People's opinions, past mistakes, future uncertainties. We hold on to them, analyze them, replay them, until they drain our energy completely. The Buddha taught a powerful truth. Attachment is a root of suffering. Not love, not effort, but attachment. There's a difference. You can care deeply without clinging. You can work hard without needing a specific outcome. You can love someone without losing yourself. But most people don't. Instead, they tie their peace to things that were never stable to begin with. And that's why they break so easily. Let me tell you a short story. A monk once asked his master, "Why do I feel so restless, even when nothing is wrong?" The master handed him a rope and said, "Pull." The monk pulled with all his strength. After a few minutes, he said, "My hands hurt." The master smiled and replied, "Then let go." The monk hesitated, then slowly released the rope. Instant relief. The master looked at him and said, "The pain was never in the rope. It was in your unwillingness to let go." This is the first habit of an unbreakable mind. Let go, not because you don't care, but because you understand what truly deserves your energy. You stop trying to control everything. You stop chasing certainty. You stop fighting reality. And something incredible happens. Your mind becomes lighter, clearer, stronger, because now, instead of wasting energy on what you cannot control, you focus only on what you can. Your thoughts, your actions, your response. And that is where true power begins. But here's the thing. Letting go is not easy. In fact, it might be one of the hardest things you'll ever do, because the ego loves control. It loves certainty. It loves holding on. So, how do you actually practice this habit in real life? It starts with awareness. The next time you feel stressed, anxious, overwhelmed, pause for a moment and ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, take a breath and gently let it go. Not forcefully, not angrily. Just release it again and again until it becomes part of who you are. Because an unbreakable mind is not built in one day. It is built in small moments like this. Moments where you choose peace over control. But letting go alone is not enough. Because even if you release the outside world, there is still one thing that can destroy you from within. Your own mind, your thoughts, your reactions, your emotions. And if you don't learn how to master them, they will master you. In the first, you discover the first habit of an unbreakable mind, letting go of what you cannot control. Now we go deeper, because even if you release the outside world, there is still a battlefield within you, a place where most people lose every single day. Your mind. Have you ever noticed how one small moment can ruin your entire day? Someone says something slightly negative, and suddenly your mood shifts. A mistake happens, and your mind starts attacking you. You replay the moment again and again, as if punishing yourself will somehow fix it. But it never does. It only makes things worse. This is why the second habit is so powerful. It is the difference between reacting and responding, between chaos and control. Habit 2, master your mind through awareness. The Buddha once said, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. But here's what most people don't realize. You are not your thoughts. You are the one observing them. Imagine sitting beside a river. Leaves are floating on the water, each one representing a thought. Some are calm, some are disturbing, some bring fear or anger or doubt. Now most people, they don't just watch the leaves. They jump into the river. They get carried away. And before they know it, they're drowning in their own thoughts. An unbreakable mind does something different. It stays on the shore. It observes, without judgment, without panic, without attachment. This is called mindfulness, and it is one of the most powerful tools in Buddhist psychology. Let me tell you a story. A young student once approached a monk and said, "My mind is full of noise. I can't find peace." The monk gave him a cup of muddy water and said, "Wait." After some time, the dirt settled. The water became clear. The monk smiled. You didn't need to fix the water. You only needed to stop disturbing it. That's your mind. Most of your suffering doesn't come from your thoughts, but from your reaction to them. You try to fight them, suppress them, control them, and in doing so, you give them more power. But when you simply observe, something changes. The thought loses its grip, the emotion passes, and you realize you are in control. This is the second habit, awareness without reaction. Let's make this real. Imagine someone criticizes you. The normal reaction? Defend yourself. Get angry. Overthink it all day. But with awareness, you pause. You notice the emotion rising. You feel the tension, the heat, the impulse to react. But instead of acting on it, you observe it, like watching a storm from inside a safe room. And within moments, the storm begins to pass. This doesn't make you weak. It makes you powerful, because now you are no longer controlled by your emotions. You are guided by clarity. Here's something most people never learn. Emotions are temporary, but reactions have consequences. A single reaction can damage relationships, ruin opportunities, create regret that lasts for years. But awareness gives you a choice. And that choice is everything. So, how do you build this habit? Start small, just a few minutes a day. Sit quietly, close your eyes, focus on your breath, not to control it, just to notice it. When thoughts come, and they will, don't fight them, don't follow them, just observe, and gently return to your breath. At first, it will feel difficult. Your mind will wander. You'll feel restless. That's normal, because for the first time in your life, you are watching your mind instead of being controlled by it. Over time, something incredible happens. You create space. Space between stimulus and response. Space between thought and action. Space where peace lives. And in that space, you become unbreakable. Because no matter what happens outside, you remain steady inside. But even this is not the final step. Because there is one more habit. One that transforms not just your mind, but your entire way of living. A habit that removes fear at its root and replaces it with something far greater. Clarity, purpose, freedom. Previously, you discovered how to observe your mind without being controlled by it. You learned that thoughts are like passing clouds. They come and they go. And when you stop reacting to every single one, you begin to experience something rare, inner stability. But now we arrive at the deepest layer, because even if you let go, even if you master your reactions, there is still one hidden force that quietly shapes your fear, your stress, and your suffering. And that force is this: the illusion that things will last forever. Habit 3, embrace impermanence. Everything changes. Not sometimes, not eventually, always. Your emotions, your relationships, your success, your struggles, even your identity. The person you think you are right now is constantly evolving. This is one of the core teachings of the Buddha, impermanence. In Buddhism, it's known as anicca, and understanding this doesn't make life depressing. It makes it liberating, because most of our suffering comes from resisting change. We want good moments to last forever. We want people to stay the same. We want certainty in an uncertain world. And when reality doesn't match our expectations, we suffer. But an unbreakable mind sees things differently. It understands. This too will pass. Not just the pain, but also the pleasure. Not just the struggle, but also the success. Let me tell you a story. A king once asked a wise monk, "Give me something that will make me calm in difficult times and humble in successful times." The monk gave him a ring with 4 simple words engraved. "This too shall pass." When the king faced hardship, he looked at the ring and found peace. When he experienced great joy, he looked at the ring and stayed grounded. This is the power of impermanence. It protects you from both despair and attachment. Think about your worst moment, a time when you thought, "I'll never get through this." But you did. Now think about your best moment, a time when you felt, "I wish this would last forever." But it didn't. That's life, a constant flow. And when you fight that flow, you break. But when you move with it, you become unbreakable. This habit changes everything. You stop fearing loss because you understand it's part of the process. You stop clinging to success because you know it's temporary. You stop resisting change and start growing with it. And suddenly, life feels lighter. Not because problems disappear, but because your relationship with them changes. Imagine facing a difficult situation now. Instead of thinking, "Why is this happening to me?" you think, "This is temporary. I will move through it." Instead of holding on to fear, you step into acceptance. And in that acceptance, you find strength. Because here's the truth. Nothing in life is permanent. And that's not something to fear. It's something to understand. When you truly embrace impermanence, you stop wasting energy trying to freeze moments. You stop trying to control the uncontrollable, and you start living fully in the present. This is where freedom begins, not in controlling life, but in understanding it, bringing it all together. Now take a moment and reflect on what you've learned. 3 simple habits, but incredibly powerful when practiced together. Let go of what you can't control. Observe your mind without reacting. Accept that everything changes. These are not just ideas. They are practices, daily choices, small shifts in awareness that slowly reshape your entire mind. And if you commit to them, something remarkable happens. You stop being fragile. You stop being easily shaken. You stop breaking under pressure. Instead, you become calm in chaos, focused in uncertainty, strong in adversity. You become mentally unbreakable. Final message. So the next time life tests you, and it will, pause, take a breath, and remember, you don't need to control everything. You don't need to react to everything. You don't need things to last forever. You just need to understand. And when you do, nothing can truly break you. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on it. Maybe even watch it again. Because real transformation doesn't happen in one listen. It happens through repetition and practice. Subscribe to Wisdom Hub Buddha for more timeless teachings that bring clarity, peace, and inner strength. Like this video if it helped you, and share it with someone who needs it. Until next time, stay mindful, stay strong, stay unbreakable.